Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well out there today. I'm feeling great myself. Got my coffee beside me. Nothing could go wrong, right? So anyways guys, let's get started on what today's video is going to be about. And as you can see in front of me, PlayStation 1. This is my original PlayStation console I got way back when, mid-90s, right? Somewhere in that area. And I've kept it all these years, even though it's kind of crapped out on me. It doesn't really work very well. I still keep it. I keep it around. It's nostalgia for me. That's who I am. I'm not going to just throw it away just because it doesn't work anymore. But yeah, a classic console like this, it needs to be loved, right? The cool thing about this, here's my story for how I got this one. My dad had just gotten off work one day, and he knew that I wanted one of these really bad. So he actually took me up to KB Toys and bought this for me, as well as, you probably can't see it, but Street Fighter Alpha. So he bought me a game to play with it as well. Street Fighter Alpha, and I was set. I was super happy. Because he knew I wanted it really bad. I'd already been talking about it a lot. Told him a couple of my friends that already had one. I've been seeing demos around town, like at the retail stores and stuff like that. And I was like, oh man, I want a PlayStation so bad. And at the time, it was like the best. It was heads and shoulders above other consoles. It was amazing. It looked beautiful. Game played very well. The sound was fantastic. Great console. So I was super excited. He took me, like I say, to KB Toys, let me pick out a game and a console, and I was stoked. I guess technically this is my second console, because the first one I got from there, from KB Toys, we had to take back a couple days later because it was giving me some issues. It was already having some problems. So technically, this is like 2 days later. This isn't my actual first one. This is the one I exchanged for the original one. But that being set aside, we're going to do this unboxing today just to show you guys how it looked for the first time. When you first opened it up, like the different wrappers, and maybe like, I think it has the booklet and everything still in it. So for the most part, it's going to have everything just the way it was when it first came out. Minus, of course, the fact that, it's probably dusty, dirty. It's not going to look brand new anymore, obviously. But anyways, guys, that being said, let's get started. And we're going to literally just open this up and check everything out. All right, so here we go. PlayStation 1 console. It's already all scuffy and dirty. All right, so first of all, let's look at what comes with it. First, well, here's some accessories. If you want to buy some extra accessories, here they are. You can buy an extra controller, your memory card, of course. You get like the mouse pad and mouse. There's like a multi-tap, I believe. And you also get the flight stick. You can also get link cables for a reason, and S-video cable. So that's just some other extra stuff you can buy. It says recommended. Here is the top of the box, where the tape used to be at. And here is the side over here. And this shows you the actual contents. It actually has pictures of it. So you got your console, your controller, of course, power supply, and then your audio video cables, right? And it tells you all that right there as well. So pretty awesome, guys. Let's get this thing cracked open and take a look at it. Now, before I get started, I know it's not perfect. I packaged it the best I could, but I know it's not exactly perfect to how it would be when you first opened up one of these consoles. Oh, I should mention something else. It also does say it includes a demo disc. I don't have that demo disc anymore, or I don't know where it's at. So there's that also. I don't know where that is. I may have it in storage or something, but I don't have it here with me available. So, and there's our little KB toy sticker there. All right, slide this out and very carefully open this up. And there you have it, all of our contents. There is our power supply for PlayStation 1. There is our audio video cables that we just discussed. Comes with it. And here is our controller. Let's take this bad boy out for a second. It's pretty awesome. Still looks pretty clean, actually. For all these years. I believe this is my very original one. Packaging. Original packaging there. Here's that nice, smooth, classic look of PlayStation 1. There's that long cord that comes with it. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Just set that over there for now. All right. Now, down to the console itself. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to move this box off here. Ooh, there we go. Got the instruction booklet and all that stuff as well. So, awesome, guys. Just take these styrofoam sides off. Oop, let me just bump the camera around. Excuse me. Apologize. Take these styrofoam sides off. And it was wrapped up in one of these little things right here. And there you go. There's your original PlayStation 1 console in all its beautiful glory. Mine still looks pretty clean. It's got a few, you know, yeah, it's kind of fading back there, that yellowish. It happens to plastic sometimes. There's the bottom right there. Beautiful console though. I love this thing when it came out. It looked so awesome. And it was very much ahead of its time, it seemed like. Let's see inside. So, yeah, unfortunately, like I said before, this bad boy doesn't work anymore. It kind of rhymed. I didn't mean for it to. But anyways, this console does not work. It'll work every once in a while. It'll pull up a loading screen, you know, but it won't get past that. Like it'll do like the PlayStation screen, but it'll just hang there, you know. And I think it probably just needs a new laser or something like that. I don't know how to do any of that stuff, but I think it might be just the lasers out. It's old, you know. It's 30 years old, close. So it's you know. It's kaput, you know. Disk drives, for some reason, it seems like cartridges last forever, and disk drives do not. So it's an unfortunate thing. But anyways, there is our console. One last thing before I let you go, let's just take a look at everything that came with it. This is all the paperwork. Again, there probably would have been a demo disc packaged inside of here as well, but unfortunately, I don't have that on hand. So here's our limited warranty information. It opens up, maybe different languages, yeah, okay. Limited warranty. We even have some important safeguards, so it kind of tells you things to be careful with, like not plugging it in correctly, stuff like that. It's that, and I'm assuming different, oh no, it's just more of the safeguards. It's kind of interesting. We got this little thing here, what is this? Something you can mail off. Cool free stuff, okay. Go underground. Interesting. It's got a little postage on the back of it. You can mail it off. I better get that in before it expires. Here is this little PlayStation kind of booklet here. Shows you a little bit of the accessories again. And it shows you some of the games that come out for it as well. Crash Bandicoot, of course, that being one of their main games. Twisted Metal 2. I love Twisted Metal, guys. That is one of my favorites for this console still today. I love that game. Here's some more. Open it up. Can you tell this hardly ever been opened? Nice. Toe-Ball #1. That was a popular game back in its day. Destruction Derby. I know I had some buddies that really loved that game. Nice. Final Fantasy, of course. You can't go wrong with that. But there's that. This appears to be our actual manual, just, you know, showing you all the features of the game, of the console, and what you can do, how to plug everything in, all that stuff. So we'll kind of briefly run through this. There you go. It shows you the actual parts you get in with it. And it's in multi-language as well, so that's probably why it's a little bit thicker book. Table of contents and more precautions. Really cool little setup there. It shows you pictures of how to set up to your CRT TV. Very nice. That's awesome. I love it. Shows you how to connect it to a VCR. It's interesting. That's how far back it was. So it shows you the PlayStation opening screen and how to handle your disc and whatnot. Playing a game. It's really cool. This is really neat. You know, I'm not going to go back and read it, but it's really cool just to see this kind of stuff. I'm super glad I still have it all in its pretty good condition, you know. Not mint by any means, but in pretty good shape. So, yeah, you get the idea. But anyways, guys, that is it. Just wanted to show y'all quickly what it was like, roughly. I know it's not perfect. Not a perfect unboxing, but roughly what it was like, what you could expect when you opened a PlayStation 1 back in the day. And, yeah, and just so many great memories, guys. You know, Street Fighter Alpha was a big one for me. Tekken was a big one for me on here. Tekken looked amazing on this console. Looked really, really good. And it played well. And, of course, on the Tekken games, something they didn't have in the arcade, but they had in the home versions was the actual story, like storylines. You'd actually see some good cinematics in it. It was really cool, you know. Yeah, and then, you know, other games. I love Twisted Metal. I love the Tomb Raiders back in the day. Believe it or not, as big as Crash was for the PlayStation, I never was a Crash guy. It was cool. It was a cool game. I never really got into it. I was too busy playing other stuff. There was, you know, of course, the Mortal Kombat, like I said, Mortal Kombat 3, but then later on, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I even like the fighting game, the Star Wars fighting game that was, I think it's Masters of Terrascasi. I have a copy of that still. Great game. I might do a video on that here pretty soon, actually. Haven't done one in a while. But yeah, great titles, guys. Again, this one was a big system for me for many years. I couldn't put it down. It was awesome. But at the same time, I did not get rid of my other stuff. I still had my Sega Genesis. I still had my Super Nintendo and my N64. I didn't get rid of all the other consoles just because this came out. But this was a great console. So that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for walking down memory lane with me and checking out this this retro console and in all its glory. Again, I have my PS3, so I can still play my PlayStation 1 games. So look to seeing some of those in the future. I'll still be putting some of those out since the PlayStation 3 plays most, if not all, the PlayStation 1 games. But anyways, guys, have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for stopping by.